so much for stopping by. Your support means everything to me. I have something a little different for you today. I recently threw a baby shower for my daughter. This was actually her second baby shower that I've thrown for her. Third shower, I guess. Because she has two little boys. So the first one was for a boy, and this time she's having a girl. I'm so excited. And so I wanted to make sure she got some cute baby girl things. So I wanted to share with you what I did for the shower. I did this cute banner that's behind me. I made it out of yarn, and you would never believe this, but these are paper plates from Wal Mart. And so my banner totally matches my food decor, my paper plates and stuff. So I thought that turned out super cute. Anyway, I was trying to kind of stick to a budget, so I thought that would be a good thing to share with you as well, and some of my food ideas and other things. So stay tuned. I will show you how to make this banner towards the end of the video. These are the paper plates that I made the banner with. Aren't they so cute? Oh my goodness. Yes, like I said, they're from Wal Mart, and they are $1.97 for 10 of them. I bought 3 packages because I wasn't sure how many I would use for my banner. I just used 3, could do 4. And these cute napkins that went with them, I believe they were about the same price. They're $16 in there. Also, I found these fun bingo game cards with the stickers, these cute little rubber ducky stickers. And it's really simple. This is what the front looks like. There's 20 in here. Oh, 20 pieces. Okay, so there's only 10. Oh, good to know. I didn't actually use these because my daughter's friend did some games. I got this just in case, but I was thinking there were 20 sets, but there's just 10. So that's good to know. But all you have to do is pass them out, have the guests fill them out with baby item things. They can write, like, you can kind of see here, maybe bib, a onesie, a pacifier, just things that you think that they might receive at the shower. All of the gifts that they'll get. So everybody fills their card out completely, and then as you're watching, as everyone's watching the mom-to-be open her gifts, as a certain item is opened in the gift, you see something in the gift, then you get to mark, excuse me, you get to put a sticker on your spot that has that item. And it makes it really fun to watch the gift opening. Okay, and then I also got these fun decorations from Hobby Lobby. It came in a set. It's got this little stand-up sign. It's pretty good sized. It's probably about a foot, a little over a foot tall, I would say. Sorry, I was struggling with the camera. And a couple of cute flowers. You saw the other, there's a bigger pink one on my mantle. So, sorry about that. That was only $1.99 for that set, and they're so cute. They matched my colors perfectly. So I grabbed them. I was gonna show you, let's see, I've got the package here. Show you that. This was how it came from Hobby Lobby. So it just says table decor, but in the party section. So I love those. And then, yes, I also made this cute banner. I need one more tassel on it, but I just put some felt balls in between my little tassels and hung that in between my pendant lights in my kitchen. And then another thing I wanted to show you, I got these from TJ Maxx, I believe. It could have been Home Goods. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. I can't remember. I'm sorry, but and these are paper baking cups. It doesn't actually, I don't know if it says. Yeah, it says bakeware. 5-ounce designer bakeware. But I found something similar on Amazon, and so I will link those below. But this is one of my favorite treats to make for a special occasion. I make little cheesecakes in these. So I can list, I'll type out that recipe for you. It's so simple. It's way easier than making cupcakes and way yummier. All you need is 4 ingredients. It's eggs, cream cheese, sugar, and vanilla. And whip it up and cook it in the oven in the little baking cups. It's so easy. And then put a little bit of your favorite fruit topping on the top of them. Turns out really fun and festive. So there were 24 in there. I believe the set that I found on Amazon, there's 50 in it for like $8 or $8.99 or something like that. So that is a really great idea. Okay, and then for party favors, I actually gave away my little notepad holders that I have made, and I have a video showing how to make them. But I thought this paper was so cute. This is paper from Cartabella, and I will link my video below showing how to make those, but you just use notepads from the Dollar Tree, and you only need a half, so you can get 2 out of one of the notepads. So this is 2 notepads. I mean, sorry. This is 1 notepad from the Dollar Tree, and I rip it in half. I split it in half, and I'll show you that in that video if you're interested in that. But everybody was pretty excited to get those, as also for my gifts for the games, like the prizes for the games. I gave away some of my traveler's notebooks that I had in my stash, and that I had made in previous videos, and people were really excited about that. So I have a playlist for traveler's notebooks. I can link that below, or you can find it on my channel, just up towards the top under the pictures where it says playlist. So let's see what else. Another thought, trying to keep to a budget, is asking friends, or like close friends or family, to bring something for food. Just a little dessert or a relish tray or some fruit. Makes it so much more affordable, so you don't have to pay for everything yourself or make everything yourself, right? Let's see. I am really lucky to have, I have 3 sisters that live really close by, and my mom too, and so they all brought something. It was really helpful for me. We had a ton of food, a ton of leftovers. But I also have a little video where I show how to do the frosting to make a onesie, a baby onesie cookie. And these have been in the freezer for, I don't know, a couple of years, but this is the onesie, and the flour that I've made with fondant has broken off since it's been in the freezer, but that just gives you an idea of that video. I also wanted to say you can have all these things from Wal Mart just delivered, or get them for your pickup. So that makes it so much easier. And one more idea for a party favor for all the guests to take home is the mini composition notebooks. And you can get 3 of those at the Dollar Tree and decorate them with your choice of cute papers. I have a video for that as well, of course. So Yeah, also these little mini composition notebooks are $3 for $1 at Wal Mart right now as well. And they're a little thicker, the ones from Wal Mart. I think this is one of the Wal Mart ones, but super cute. Little pocket inside. So I will link all those videos for you. Okay, I've got just a couple more quick ideas for you making, using tassels. And I love to use the chunky yarn for my tassels. I've made these fun bookmarks. I have a video for that. Shaker bookmarks. Here's another bookmark that I showed the die for this in my Temu haul about a month ago. I made one of the fun, cute, chunky tassels for that as well. This is a little mini backpack that I got from a Dollar Tree a few months ago. Oh my goodness, is that cute? I made a pom-pom and a tassel to go with that for a little gift. And then here's my banner. And let's go ahead and show you. I am going to be using my Works tool, the all-in-one tool, to make my tassels today. I also have a tassel maker tool from the same company, from We Are Makers. Let me grab that. Okay, here's the tassel loom. I love this one as well. So I can also do a quick video later if you're interested, because this is only about $12, I believe, and it makes it so easy to make tassels, any size. Well, I don't know if it's any size, but a lot of sizes. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I've got my Works tool out here, and if you're not familiar with this, it can do 10 different things. It can cut, you can score on it, it has a hole punch, it has a corner rounder, it has a tab punch. You can make envelopes with it, you can make banners with it, you can make pom-poms and tassels and bows. Anyway, I love this thing, and I'll link that also. Okay, for my banner, I did use some large wood beads from Hobby Lobby. I found something similar on Amazon if you want to be able to just have it delivered, so I'll link that. And I'm also using some chunky yarn. I have used almost all of this up. I used all my pink, so this is, let's see, I think this is the pink one. And I believe I got this one from Joann's. The color is Rouge, and it's the Wool Ease. I love the Wool Ease brand for doing this, and it's a number 6, super bulky. It says, and then this yellow, it's kind of a mustardy yellow. It's not, but yeah, it's not too dark of a mustard. Gosh, I feel like there was oh, it is mustard. Okay, Loops and Threads. This is from Michael's, and it's a 5, but it's pretty close to the pink 6. So just a tiny bit smaller. So let's see if I'm not gonna get tangled up here. Okay, to make your tassel, I am making a large tassel. It's going to be about 5.5 to 6 inches tall, and that's probably what you want. You might want it on the long end, you know, on the 2 ends, to make it as long as possible if you're using this tool. Of course, you can use a book or a piece of cardboard to wrap your yarn around to make a tassel. There are lots of videos. Maybe I'll make just a simple video like that, but it's basically the same thing. I have an extra piece of yarn. It's about 1 foot long, and I'm going to lay that. Okay, I should have said these come in here in your Works tool. They are stored right in here alongside of your bone folder. So I just take those out, and I put one on the end. It doesn't matter which end you work from. You could put one on the end and one next to it. I like to have a little more space. I like the top knot to be a little bit bigger. And then I like this next to the end space. You could also put it on the end if you want it extra long, like I just said. Okay, so, and then I'm going to take my piece of yarn and just lay it across those, in between those two. And I'm gonna poke the end of it right into there so that it's not going to be in my way as I'm wrapping. And you'll see in a minute what I do with that. And let's see. And if you don't know, it took me a long time to figure out, when you're using a skein of yarn, don't pull the string from the outside and unwrap it like that. If you reach in, and this one's so, let's see, so used. I've used so much of it. I love this color. If you reach, so here's the end. Let's say it's wrapped, you know, this is around it like that. And here's your end. If you reach inside there, you'll feel a big ball. And, well, like a kind of a big knot of yarn, and just reach in and pull it out. And then your yarn will just come straight out like that. And you won't have to, and hopefully I'm getting towards the end, but you won't have to like untwist it like that. Hopefully I'm not going to get tangled up because I'm so close to the end of my yarn. Okay, and then, oops, got a little knot. Just tie on the end, or you just have the one stick, I don't know what to call them, and then just to anchor it down a little bit. It doesn't need to be a full-on knot. And just start wrapping all the way around that. And for these chunky tassels, I like to go about, and I'm not counting, I should count, but I like to go around like 18 to 20 times with this chunky yarn. Of course, you might be making smaller tassels for something, and that's fine. And you don't need to go around that many times. But, yeah, I do have a knot here. Okay. And I do like to kind of pull my yarn out before I wrap it, because if you wrap it too tight, yeah, you don't want to wrap it really tight, because then it'll kind of shrink up when you cut it. Which maybe that's okay. Maybe you don't want it to be that long, but... And yeah, I'm not counting, so I'm just gonna kind of guess. And when you get as much as you think you want on there, then simply I'm going to cut it towards this end where the bottom would be. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take this piece that's sticking up here that I poked in there, and that's going to be our top tie that we can use to hang it from something. So you can just go ahead and tie that there on the top and just make a tight knot like that, and then a double knot, or a, yeah, it's called square knot, I guess. Just a regular knot, okay? But I don't want mine to show. For these, for the banner, I actually put the string right through the center of that. Well, I wonder if I should bring my camera a little bit closer. Okay. Let's see, so I want my knot to be on the inside. And so I'm just going to tie it as tight as I can. And I'm gonna adjust that a little bit so it's more centered at the top here. And just tuck that down inside. Then I want one more piece of yarn that's about I like it to be about 20 inches for the chunky tassel. And so I just measure off the top of, this is like 16 or 17 inches here, so I just do a few inches longer than that, and I hope that's long enough. Okay, so you've got your two, oh, not on camera. You've got your two little sticks, little straws here. I'm going to take this piece underneath. Can kind of bring this up a little bit, but try not to let it come off. And tie another knot around here, but you want to make sure that one of your ends is about the same length as your tassel, okay? And then that can just become part of your tassel, and you want this to be really tight. So just kind of hold on to it as you tie that knot. Okay, and we'll trim those in a minute, but so there's that piece. And then you want to kind of hide that knot. And you don't want, like, the We Are Makers or We Are Memory Keepers that it used to be called. They've done some videos for this. And she just ties a knot and leaves the two little ends sticking out. And that is not cool. That does not look good. So anyway, this is what I like to do. I like to wrap this long end around several times, maybe 4 to 5 times, so that you're kind of covering up that knot and you're making a nice neck for your tassel. All right, and you do need some kind of a large needle, especially, I mean, if you're using thinner yarn, it doesn't have to be super large, but this is perfect. This is a super jumbo tapestry needle, and I got this from Joann's. They have some big, I think they have like big yarn needles at Hobby Lobby that I have somewhere. Anyway, something with a nice big hole in it to get that chunky yarn through. Okay, and then so I just put that on my needle, and then I take my needle and I stick it into the top of the neck part that I've just wrapped around, and I bring it down kind of inside of that tassel and pull it through, so it'll go nice and tight right there. You've wrapped it nice and tight, so it should be pretty snug there. Okay, and that is pretty much it. So I like to hold on to the bottom. When I take it off, I'll stick a finger down in there and just pull it all off, and kind of holding on to that. Let's see, I'm going to use my little, I love these little Fiskars spring action scissors for this. I'll link those too. They cut really nice. Okay, don't cut your finger, but all right, you can take it off, and there is your chunky tassel. And like I said, if you wanted to tie it to something, you know, like a backpack or a bookmark, you just tie the knot with your strings up above. And then if this looks kind of funny to you, you can certainly adjust it a little bit by just pulling up on some of these, or you can pull down here if they're too loopy, okay? Very easily. You can move your little neck up or down a little bit if you want to, or just pull everything in a little bit. So that's pretty simple. So I made, how many did I make? 2 on the ends, and I've got 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I made 10. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the mustard ones, and 1, 2, and then 6 of the pink. Okay, and then you'll want to trim it a little bit. Here's a little trick for you. I take, this is kind of funny. I take a toilet paper tube and I spray it with a little, you know, hand sanitizer, or, and this is easier if you have, or, sorry, I get going and I forget to finish my sentences, but hand sanitizer, or, you know, some Lysol or something. if you're worried about it, but just, yeah, if you have the strings on the end here, it's much easier to get it through there, but just pull it like that, and that makes it so much easier to trim. And I need to remember not to trim over my works tool because I don't want to get it all gummed up. It gets all hairy because this yarn is really hairy, but there's a super easy way to get your ends nice and straight. And you might need to like take it out and put it back in because it kind of, you know, it kind of moves a little bit. So I'll do that one more time. Kind of going in another direction. Oh, see, I've got some long ones there. But that's it for making a tassel. And of course you can, yeah, wrap it around a piece of cardboard and do the same thing. There's lots of tutorials for that. Another tip is to use, if you have a clothing steamer, and if sometimes if you bring the yarn out of the center of your skein, it's really like wrinkly and loopy and messed up. So take a clothing steamer and just steam around it like that, and it straightens them out really nice. This one I haven't steamed, and let's see. And this one has been steamed, and you can see the difference there. So, yeah, that's about it. And then all you need to do to make your banner is, we also use some, this is just I think this is a macrame string. It's I believe it's either 2 or 3 millimeter, I forget. But yeah, just any heavy string or baker's twine or jute you can use for your base, for your string. And it's so easy. Take these beads, they have huge holes in them. I think they are meant for macrame as well. You want beads that have a big enough hole to put your needle through. And of course, if you're using smaller yarn, you can use a little smaller needle and might be able to use different beads. And then all I did was just thread those, you know, thread a bead on and then thread on your tassel. Where is the one I just made? Let's see, there it is. And then I'll just kind of find that little knot and go put my needle through there. Like that. So just thread that on, and thread another. And this has got some different sizes in it. So I used a smaller one on the end, and then I put the bigger ones on the center. I'll show you that here. And obviously I didn't steam that one. It's really funky, but so I did I did 2 tassels on the end, and then I did the little onesie. And then for the onesies, all I did was take a paper punch and I marked a couple spots here with a pen, and I punched a hole there and there. And then I just took my needle and went through it like that and back out right there. Okay, to add that to your banner. Okay, and I've got a few extra little sorry, it's kind of hard to get all this on camera, but I added a little bit of daisy, and I haven't even tied these on yet, but this daisy trim that I got from Temu that I showed in that haul. Oh, it's got stuff stuck to it. And I just tied those on. Just tie a little piece of string around that, or you can glue them together. I just used about, let's see, that's about 6 inches, I would say. I liked having that hang down a little bit farther Then the tassels, I thought that was cute. So yeah, so I've got, let's see. So I've got the 2 on the end, and I've got 3, and okay, 2 on the end with 3 beads, and then I've got the onesie, okay, and then I've got the 3 tassels with beads on both sides and in between, and then another onesie, and then I've got the 3 again with the 4 beads. And then another fun idea is that, I mean, you could give this as a gift to the mom-to-be that she could hang on her wall. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, and then 1 more onesie, and then the 2 more. So yeah, super fun. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Sometimes I forget to, you know, add things or link things. So yeah, if you're wondering, just leave me a comment and I will try to get to that as soon as I can. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate you all. Take care. Bye-bye.